everyone. How are we all doing today? Art thou ready for more tomfoolery? Sure. If that means that I'm gonna have to start yelling at my screen and telling people not to do things, then sure. I mean, like, none of the stuff that's happened so far is, like, funny. It's more, like, serious. Right? Like, the stuff about veracity, the lore, that's serious stuff. The stuff, what else did we talk about? The stuff that we talked about, how, a Lord Ravager was possibly part of the Masked Fools before they decided to become a Lord Ravager, so there's that. That's also very serious, because, you know, I feel like there's a high suspicion that the guy we're dealing with is probably that, just based on his vibes alone, and just the general things that we know about this guy. I also don't have his name quite put in my head yet, so I'll have to get that there soon. What else did we learn? There was something else, and then I don't remember right now. I think those two were the most important things. There was something else that we did that was also important, but I don't remember off the top of my head what it was specifically. I'm trying to think. Well, I guess the whole thing about, what was it? About, Shuho? I can never remember it. And Blade, there's that too. That's also serious too, because hopefully things will turn out okay, and things won't go bad. So that's also something. But yeah. So I did say it right the first time. I basically I corrected myself, even though I didn't really need to. I basically corrected myself. But yeah, so lots of things happening. So we'll see. It happened again? Yeah, it did happen again. I corrected myself. But I'm assuming since we talked about, we kind of set up everything, right? We set up the conversation about veracity, right? The big ass, the big ass void, where we fought the mech pom-pom, and then we have Ashvale, and then we had the big empty void of space, which we set that up as being a fragment, of veracity, so that's very fun. And the whole thing for Blade we set up, but we kind of set that up already last update, so now we're kind of getting into it. I'm assuming that we'll get into that at some point today. We're either going to work on Himiko stuff, or we're going to talk about Blade, depending on however the story progresses. Also, yes, there's also about dealing with Himiko and talking about her, and stuff like that. The trailer did mention that as well. Something about her never leaving in the first place, so that's very suspicious. And then also kind of adding more, I guess, lore and layers to our Lord Ravager that we're dealing with. So that's very fun. So many things! First of all, so many things happening at once, and then plus the games on top of that, which at this point I feel like that is like the least thing we have to worry about. Like, the games is like the least thing we have to worry about. Everything else that's happening right this moment is more pressing than anything else. And then a bunch of paths are a thing, so that's very fun. So yeah. Also, I am a little, not surprised per se, but I will say that like earlier on in a couple of updates, we did bring up veracity having a bit more of an impact, I guess, in terms of being a path, in relation to Planarcadia. So I'm kind of satisfied that like our general talks and people theorizing and stuff. I mean, like, for Star Rail in general, people who theorize in the community are generally like I said, pretty much on like the general path or on the pretty much dot about things. So whenever I hear a theory, I'm like, you know, it makes sense. There's things that happened, but yeah. I say right first, autocorrect into wrong. Yes, I do that very much. All right, let's get on to it. I've yapped enough. We have to get on to it. We have like 4 sections to do, which they're probably gonna be long. Because, we have a lot of things to discuss. Can I just go this way? Oh, I can just go okay, I am supposed to go this way. Hello!
お待ちしておりました。こうしてまたあなたにお仕えできる機会が巡ってきて何よりです。実は以前、パール様があなたを守聖ビルに招待された際も、私がご案内する予定だったのですが、あの詐欺師に役目を横取りされてしまいまして、私はフィールド、パール様の命を受け、目的地までご案内いたします。とんでもございません。海原市での対戦、私もずっと拝見しておりました。あなたのような英雄のお力になれるなど光栄の至りです。今回の目的地についてすでにパール様からお聞きになられましたか？承知しました。突発的な事態のせいでパール様も手が離せないのでしょう。では私からご説明させていただきます。私たちがこれより向かうのはトガ船員という名のホテルでございます。そこは鳩川の支流が海へと注ぎ込む終着点に位置し、絵の世界と現実が交わる境界の一つとなっています。
Oh, interesting. Of course it has to be at a hotel. Because why not? All weird phenomena happen in a hotel.
そこはかつてグラフィエが住んでた場所だったんだよ。伝説によると属性乳牙の奇跡はそこでなされたみたい。パールさんみたいな筋金入りのファンがそんな聖地をほっとくはずないよね。噂じゃパールさんは小切手にサラサラっと天文学的な数字を書いて土地を丸ごと買い取ったんだって。おまけに市場に出回ってるグラフィエの遺作を贋作かどうかも調べずに片っ端から購入したとか。はあ、お金さえあれば本当にやりたい放題できるんだね。しかもこれはまだ序の口で、
I was gonna say, like, we know who Helix is, but like I feel like I also don't know much about her. Like we know that she's like the author of like the comic for the Astral Express and stuff like that, and like when they're animals and stuff like that. But like outside of that, like we don't really know much about her. She kind of just like inserted herself like there, and she like knows like a decent amount of things that like I guess unless you're involved in what that topic specifically is, you generally would not know. So I'm kind of interested to know more, just because like I'm not quite sure like what is like her goal, I guess. Is it just to be there? Is she trying to look for something herself or do something, or is there other things there? Considering she is one of the characters I said I was interested in pulling, like you gotta give me something. You know what I think is so funny is that outside of the Astral Express getting new versions of themselves, literally Blade is the only person that's outside of the Astral Express that got a new version of himself. And I'm like, let's go Blade, we win in here. But it's also very funny that like, well, I guess it makes sense. This is the only direction they can go with him. But I think it's funny for the longest time where I'm just like, talking about Blade and I'm like, can you not just want to die all the time, even though that's your shtick? I guess like I guess mechanics is like the answer to my problem, but then I still have to let him die first. So I have to let go about that fact in order to have the plot be like, here, you can have mechanics now. So I'm just like, great, thanks. Thanks, game. You're making me have to just accept this fact in order to get what I want, which I think is kind of, I think, like, the point. But it's really funny because so far, Silver Wolf is like, do you have to do this? Do you have to die, man? It's kind of like, you know, we don't really have to do this. And I'm just like, that's me. That's my reaction. Silver Wolf reacting the exact same way. Or I guess that's my best self-insert of how I'm reacting to it right now.
あなた一体誰なんですか?
この人は晴天航路モフモフ号の作者。
Dying is cringe.
二次元放射先生だよ。
Why do people want that? That's not very fun. Well, actually, I say that, and then there's Castris who doesn't have a choice of, I touch you, you just die. In which then she's just like, I don't really want that to happen. So, like, that is, like, I guess, out of her control and out of the conversation because not her fault. Things happened. Hello, what's up? Yo, Mirai. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing good. I'm literally having a lot of... I think this update is the most, like, not, like, bad, per se, but, like, a lot of I react very hardly on because, like, we're getting stuff about Blade, we're getting more lore-related stuff about significant characters or people or paths. So I think this is the one where I, like, will react the most. Other than, like, ones where I know the plot's gonna make me extremely sad. But that's a normal thing at this point, so I don't count that anymore. So, yeah. I'm chilling, eating birthday cake. Yo! Are you... Okay, is this like we're eating birthday cake because it's your birthday, someone else's birthday, or we just decide to eat birthday cake for no reason because sometimes we feel like that? Yes. Okay, I will take all the above as answers of yes. What was I saying? I guess, like, not to say that dying is particularly... Oh, okay, dying is cringe. But, like, I think the way that people react to it is interesting to me. It's my birthday cake. Yay, happy birthday! Ooh. Hopefully you had a good birthday. Hopefully you got to chillax today a little bit and hang out with people that are important to you. Yay. Because, like, I guess, like, in terms of character perspective on, like, death, I didn't really think about it much until, like, you have, like, Maide and Castris, I guess. Because, like, my only perspective about death is, like, I guess, like, how normally most people think about death. And then, like, how Blade just is like, I am seeking death at any point, just let me die. And I'm like, bro, you can't keep doing this. Like, I cannot do this every single time. Please, good sir, do not do that. And then here's, like, Maide, who's, like, kind of like the opposite of Blade. Which, like, he's, like, he dies, but then he can come back to life, which then I'm just, like... That also doesn't help me either. But, you know, they have different perspectives on that, so... And then there's Castris, who's just, like... I don't really want to cause people to die, but it's just like, it's out of my control. In which then I'm like, don't worry, it's not your fault. Things just happen, and this is just the way it is. You know what I think is the funniest thing to imagine in my head canon? I'm pretty sure this does not happen, but I would love to see this happen. I've seen fan art of this before too, where like Maide and like Castris like hug each other, and I was just like, yeah, this is the only time where she can actually hug someone and it would be okay because he would just come back. It might take him a little bit, but he'll come back. Like, because she hugs him, he dies, because that happens to everyone. But then he'll come back because I come back from dead. So I'm just like, damn, you're like the only person who can actually just like hug her, shake her hand, give her the high. He's literally the only guy who can do that. Otherwise, it's like, stand 100 feet away from me or do not come near me. For Castris, which I'm like, that is just very sad. I could never be Castris and have that. I'm such a social, like, I'm such a social person that I need to, like, not to say that I can't just talk to people, but I like hanging out with people and doing things. If I literally was like Castris and I couldn't be near people, I literally would not know what to do with my life. Because that was me, like, during COVID. And it was not very good. So I compensated by talking to people a lot over, like, Discord or on the phone or whatever. It's snowing here! And also we're in, like, the middle of nowhere? Bro, someone really wanted to murder me and, like, bury my body somewhere where no one's gonna find me. This is the place. Like, actually. You know, for fun, I should just put Blade, Jinryu, and Maide together because... Well, actually, no. I can't put Maide there because he's not part of Suicide Squad. He doesn't actually want to purposefully murder himself. So I guess I can't really put him there. Oh well. It's fine. That would be too many people anyways. I would have to put in there. What am I? Oh, I have to hit things multiple times. Alright. Let's do this. I want my coins so I can buy things. Oh, button. Button. Oh my god, I can't aim. There we go. Let me throw my coins. What am I doing? Oh, I have to wait for it. Alright, I gotta do the waiting. It's fine. Just watch. I got psyched at the end, and then it's like there's a literal gap, like bigger than a 1 or 2 gap, and then I just slip and slide and just crash. Jets at the front door. Oh, yo, can I have these guys as pets? They're so cute. Like, if I could have one of these guys as a pet, that would be great. Or if I could have a bang boat, that would be pretty good for Triple Z. That would be pretty good. That'd be great.
崇拝してる相手の古い屋敷を取り壊して豪華ホテルを建てたの？
ご冗談を。古代弁財天国が滅びてからすでに1000年。その姿を知る者などもうどこにもいないでしょう。カンパニーがここに人を置いているのは単にここが現実と絵の世界の境界が最も薄い地点だからです。日々多くの現像種が誕生している一方で、眼力が少なくなったり属性に嫌気がさしたりした古い現像種たちは絵の世界を隠れ里として選びます。ここはそんな彼らが絵の中へと入り、現実に別れを告げる最後の場所です。しばらく休息をとって104年にわたる記憶を整理してから二度と帰らぬ旅へと出発します。
I just picture like in Minecraft when you want to go to the Nether and you like jump through a portal. I can just picture like a portal, like a door somewhere here, and you just hop between both sides. You're like, you're here, and then you're here, and you're here, and you're there.
噂では
It's just funny.
属性に疲れた現像種を導くためグラフィエの魂が時折現れるとか。
ここの空気、別れの気配で満ちてる。あの現像の母の魂を引き寄せるのも納得だよ。
Oh yes,
ク
that's
リエイターにとっては
true. Keep
まさに
forgetting.
ネタの宝庫だね。
ええ、
I feel like as an artist, that would be the best thing ever. You draw something, and like your drawing becomes a literal thing. But also, I feel like that's such a bad thing at the same time because there are things that you just draw randomly, and those things could also be real, which is not very good. Oh no! Oh. That is so bullshit.
安かろうが報酬は報酬だ。
Because we clearly know who that is. Because we literally did that last update. This is bullshit. Wait, I feel like I should swap this party just in case. Because I don't know when I will have to fight something or someone. So I feel like this is like the prime time based on how this thing is foreshadowing. I feel like we might run into people and things, so I feel like I might have to swap. Actually, Nobu, when is the next point that I'm going to have to fight? Is it going to be sometime soon? Because if it is, I'm going to swap out. There's no fights for a while. Okay, perfect. I just want to make sure because I have this team set up the way it is because I'm trying to grind up Blade right now. I just put him in the team because I was just like, I'm just doing grinding stuff and I'm not doing like hard content or whatever or story related stuff. I'm just ahead of you and I haven't fought. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay. So we should be good. I give it an hour. Okay. Running. Wait. Whee! Wait, why am I not walking around with you? That's a good question. Why? Wait, hold. Okay, anyway, sorry. I got distracted. Let me zoom out. Anyways, sorry. Wait, does the sword look different? Oh wait, it does! It does look different! Other than the swing color, because it's red, it looks different. Yeah, what the... This update is more lore focused than combat orientated. Okay, perfect. I love it when the game just says you have to sit here and listen to lore. I'm good with that because there is some decent amount of we need to give lore context to things considering what happened last update. And also I guess the things that they brought up for this update too. Yes. This way. Accidentally literally attacked the thing that was there. Haha. Maybe 1 or 2 fights. Oh, that's good. I get a break. Wait, no, but that means... Actually, no. Regardless of fights, whenever there's more lore-focused update, that means I freak out more because there's usually, like, important information or something, like, shocking happens. Or, like, information that is, like, by the way, did you know that this is a thing? Happens, and I'm just like, what the fuck? What do you mean? Literally Amphorius doing that to me a whole lot.
まるで吹雪の山荘で事件が起こりそうな寒さ。ごめんください。ください。さーい。ようこそ戸賀仙院へ。キンキンに冷えた雪の海がいるなんて、どうりでこんなに寒いわけだよ。どうも。
I literally will, Yo, you have the same name as Casper the Ghost. Never actually watched that, by the way. I've never watched Casper the Ghost. I just know that it's a thing that people have watched. And some people like it. I was gonna say it's popular, but I'm gonna take that back. Yeah, actually, no. I realized something. I talked about this a bit, but now I really realize it. I like how Amphorius literally ramps up like the stuff that's happening, and it hits you right away with stuff's happening, things are going crazy. And then you kind of cool down for a little bit, and then it hits you again rapidly with the new characters per update, and then, you know, their lore plus whatever the story progression is. Like, Planarcadia also kind of does the same thing, because you already kind of get there initially, you have to deal with Sparksy already right away, and then as the updates come, and then like literally last update, you get hit with the Lord Ravager, and I'm just like, bruh, I know we kind of revealed that a little bit later in Amphorius, but we really be hitting the... It's only not that many updates since we started, like, Planarcadia. Why am I dealing with this problem already? Like, what the fuck? We're really fast-pacing it now. We're really throwing shit at us. Literally this update, like I said, there's so many problems. Like, anything other than the games is, like, way more important and more precedent than the games. Because, like, literally anything else that happens other than the games is gonna fuck up. Either we have world-ending problems or other things. And that ain't good. Because at this point I feel like they're like, the game's just like, we're going to this place to do this thing, and I'm just like, that's a straight up lie. That's just a cover up for all the millions of problems I'm gonna have to deal with. That's coming in my future. We're just coming here for vacation and going to participate now in the games. Fuck that shit. That was just a straight up lie to me. Not to say we aren't, but that's just like a cover up for all the shit that we have to deal with now. Like, bro. Also, the thing about Himiko in the trailer where literally the line of "he never left Planarcadia" has been like in my brain for a little bit of time, and I've thought about it more since we started this update. But my brain is like, literally someone's gonna tell me she ain't real. like Himiko, like the base version of her, not Nova, because Nova's a different thing, which I'm assuming is going to be whatever is the resolution of the current topic with her. But I swear people are going to be like, by the way, Himiko's not real. And then I'm going to just be like, bro, am I just seeing things? Am I in a dream again? Or like other shit's happening? Because I swear people are real. Which I really don't want to deal with that either, because then that just means that literally the entire time in the game, she has literally not been there. But even further back, because technically when she participated in the games, that was even way, way, way further back. Because she had the games, then she joined the Astral Express. Which then that line, if it's saying what it is saying, and I'm taking it very literal, that means I've been going crazy longer. And that means I have to deal with more pain and suffering than I need to. Which I don't want to. Like, realistically. I don't want to have to pull out the scene from Impact the Third with Himiko. I don't need to pull it out and then add this one to it. That is unnecessary. Please don't make me pull it out. So don't make me pull out the music for that scene either, because it's also really good, but it also makes me sad. Bruh. I don't want to go through that. Please, game. Please don't tell me. Please just tell me that something weird has happened, less so than I've been crazy. Because I don't really want that. No, thank you. Because then that means that I might have to pull out the tissue box, which then I don't really want to. This is just information update. It's supposed to just tell me stuff, and I'm supposed to be shocked about new information and be like, I theorized about other things in the future, not I'm supposed to be sad. This update was not supposed to be like that. What's up? Hello, app. I'm contemplating possible things about characters and the plot right now, and I'm just like, I hope I'm wrong, because I don't want to be right for once in my life, because then it might not turn out very fun for me to have that realization. So I'm trying to be in denial about one thing right now, and everything else it's like I don't care. So, well, I do care about everything else. I do care about, like, the new information we're getting, but also at the same time, I do care about Blade, but I'm trying to be in denial. Stop speaking things into existence, and all's well. True. We don't talk about it. Can we talk about how cute this guy is? He's literally made out of snow. Next time it snows here, I shall build this in the snow, which will be a lot of work, honestly. Because it's a square shape and not a round shape.
Hey, じゃあ歴史の秘密を山ほど知ってる骨董品ってわけだ。一体どこの隅っこから掘り出されたの？
氷だよ。残念だけど時が経つと大きな氷も溶けて小さくなっちゃうんだ。今じゃたくさんいた友達の名前すら思い出せないんだよ。はあ、あのカリカリに焦げたボイドレンジャーももう食べられないのか。
It's okay, Nobu. Let's be honest here. I speak a lot of things into existence, and you know, at this point, I don't think it matters what I say.
グラフィエ様の目撃情報ならここの雪みたいにたくさんあるよ。あの方の魂がホテルに滞在してるっていう噂が広まってからグラフィエ様を模倣した現像種や無理やり関わりを持とうとする変な連中がみんなここに集まってきたんだ。見て、あそこにいるみんな自分はグラフィエ様と関係があるとかグラフィエ様の 秘密を握ってるとか言ってるんだよ。
どうせ眼力やお金が欲しいだけの詐欺師でしょ。自分をアッハだって言い張る連中と同じだね。
まあ確かにその通りなんだけど、あいつらのおかげで上に報告するときにいつも長いリストを出せてるんだよね。名のし人、しっかり聞き込みしてきなよ。じゃあね。
Bye bye. You're so cute. So guys, so cute. I want to hug you. Let me hug you. Hug, 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 hug. Anyway, sorry. Oh, I see something I can pick up. Sorry, I'm being distracted. There's a chest. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted slightly. Let me just grab things because I want to. Actually, it's not I want to, I must. Okay, anyways, back to what I'm back to what I'm supposed to be doing.
なるほど。君はここにグラフィエの行方を探しに来たってわけだ。あのオムニックの CEO の依頼で。これは私の予想だけど、現像の母は多分彼女に会うつもりがないんじゃないかな。グラフィエの友達？その人どんだけ長生きなわけ？でも探すよう頼まれたなら何か方法は聞かなかったの？
Yeah, I don't know, she probably's been alive for a very long time. Also some weird ass shit about her, I guess, or not, I guess, information about her, I guess, from last update?
比叡が残したもので手がかりになりそうなのは彼女が描いたこの仮面くらいかな。相手に会う気があるならとっくに会えてるはずだよ。何しろカンパニーは絵の世界を隅々まで掘り返したんだからね。君も知ってると思うけど、140年以上前、彼らはパンクロードのハッカーを雇い、あらゆる手を尽くして現実と絵の世界をつなぐ道を開いたんだ。
So you're basically trying to tell me that it's very hard to find the thing and the person that we're trying to look for, because other people have already tried this. Very fun.
普段ならあの雪団子に釜をかけてみなって勧めるところだね。あの子が最後に言った「しっかり聞き込みしてきなよ」には絶対何か裏があると思うんだ。でも君が求めてるのが悪知恵なら、宇宙のどこかに歴史上の偉人を現世に召喚できるミステリアスな儀式が存在するって聞いたことある？聖杯戦争。
I'm going to walk away right now. I'm not, no, nope, I'm going to walk away. Goodbye, see you later. I don't need to be here anymore. Okay, I'm not that mad, but I just didn't need that. You know, you can insert the joke there, but that wasn't necessary. I also didn't need that. Oh look, Mirai, the game said it's time to tease Mirai about collab. I don't need to! I know! I don't want to think about it. I don't need to. Okay. Is this like a hot take that I'm gonna tell you right now that I don't really like Rin a whole lot? Like, not to say that I don't like her, it's just I don't like her as much. Like literally during the entirety of like Unlimited Blade Works, I'm like, I don't really like her as much. Like, she just annoys me like just a little bit. Not like she's the most annoying person in the entire world, I don't want to hear her talk thing. Not like that. I'm just like, sometimes I'm just like, no. Just no. That's about it. Gil pisses me off for other reasons. Everyone else? Is everyone else okay? Yeah, okay, no, I lied. What's his name? I forgot his name. There's one other person that really pisses me off, and that's just because he's just a creep. So, murder to him. And then my dad. And that's about it. Like, literally those two, like, those two people, murder. Rin's just slightly not my thing. And yeah. I mean, personality-wise, nobody likes Rin from the start, yeah. Some grow on her, but most are annoyed. Okay. Because, like I said, I feel like I don't know if this is my perspective about her because of, you know, things on Twitter or online. It seems like, at least online, people are like, we're okay with her. Because there's like a part of me that's like, people gotta be okay with her, right? Otherwise, why would they put her in the funny collab? But then there's also a part of me that's just like, am I the only person who kind of gets, like, bothered by her because she's just kind of annoying to me? Like, I'm pretty sure there's other people who think that too, but I feel like I'm just like, it's just a very small minority of people. Like I said, but it could just be my perception, based on stuff online. So I was just like, she's gotta be somewhat popular. Somewhat. Because I know, like, back in the day, long ago, when I first started watching anime, I know there's, like, a good amount of people online who did like the tsundere archetype, which she fits in that category. So I'm like, I don't know if people are still into that or we're into something else. So I'm just like, some people gotta like her, or else why would they put her in the collab other than my guy? Because I'm still raving about it. Bug Grandpa? Yes, him too. That is true. Bug Grandpa, hate him. My dad, hate him. No, it's the... it's in, it's the scene with Rin just before... It's in the scene with Rin and when Ku dies in Unlimited Blade Works, where she gets, like, kidnapped? Is that the right word? Yeah, she gets kidnapped. By a dude. He has blue hair. He bugs me every single time when I watch that scene. Yeah, I'm just like, bruh. Let me meet you up. Is that Sakura's brother? Okay, probably. Yeah. Most likely. Yeah, I hate him too. But then I was like, thanks, Ku, you did my job for me, which is A, let me just punch this guy, which he did, so I'm like, great, you did it for me, so I appreciate it. But then also, cringe, my dad has to murder him, so, yeah. So, yeah, those three people, murder. Otherwise, pretty okay. Pretty okay. It's either I don't care about you, or, like, you have no problems. And you're just there for plot, and I'm okay with that. Shinji. Otto. Yes. I remember the name now because the name clicks because you told me, Nobu. Thank you. Who's this writer? Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Which then is also like the scene just before we have like before Gil fights Berserker, and I'm just like, ah, that also isn't very fun either. I'm like, damn, this one episode really just said, hey, you're not gonna like a lot of things that happen, and I'm like, yeah, I am not. Like, if a lot of things I didn't like already happened, like, during certain parts of, like, Unlimited Blade Works, that one episode really just said, hey, I'm gonna stick up my middle finger at you. Have fun. And I'm like, what do you mean you're gonna just do this to me? And then I was like, what are you gonna do? And then the show's like, here. I'm like, nah. No thank you.
チェックインしたばっかなのにもう仕事？私は全自動追いかきメカ鎧じゃないんだよ。
メカ鎧なら何百時間でもぶっ続けて稼働できるが、あんたには無理だろう。だからこそ1分1秒を惜しんでもらわないとな。ほら、早く有料資産としての価値を高める働きを見せてもらおうか。
え、ちょっと待って、これ誘拐でしょ？
And I'm teasing a fake droid.
カスペは人土時代の現像師の生き残りだって言うし、ステラが言ったように何か知っててもおかしくないよね。とにかくまずはこの辺りで聞き込みしてみよう。
Well, I'm on my own now. And for me to go do things. Which way am I going? This way. Oh, there's a game thing. Oh, it's the Theo! Oh my god! Wait, but that just means now I know where that image is. Those 3 images of Blade on the official Twitter for Star Rail of Blade. Literally, there's a cooking one. There's one of him standing, and there's one of him in a hot tub or a hot spring. Wait, now I know where it is because of the seal. Bro, there you go. This is the best recreation I can do of it. Done. I can't make him sit down. This is the best I can do to recreate the exact same thing. He's just standing in the same spot. Oh my god, there's a chest down there. God. It's too out of the way. What do you mean I have to find people? I'm so bad at looking for people. Sometimes I can't even do puzzles, like easy puzzles. You want me to look for someone? Oh, well, that's for later to do. Oh, and I should probably unlock that. There we go. Done. Can't sleep. Also, what is up with people streaming MiraiShishiou this week? Because the update just came out, literally, was it Monday? Yeah. Yeah, Immortal. The update literally came out on Monday, so everyone's basically streaming it. I don't stream Mondays, so I'm streaming it now. Also, I'm happy to stream it because, other than me just streaming this game and liking it, my OG man gets a new version of himself, and I'm happy. And also, lore for that is in this update, so that too. But yes, to answer your question, it's just the update came out very recently, so people are just going at it like crazy. Okay, let me walk around here for a minute. I will not go too far out of my way and walk away too far, but I will just click certain things. Okay, we gotta find this ghost. Not ghost. I keep saying that because stupid name. His name is named after Gasper the Ghost. Meanwhile, I'm stuck on one boss and never came back to combat. What boss were you stuck at? I'm curious. Because then I'm gonna laugh at if it's like the boss everyone was talking about, and then I'm just like, that people are like, this is a hard boss, and then I'm like, what do you mean? I didn't struggle on this, and then I struggle on the boss that nobody had a hard time on, which is dumb still to this day. The second planet boss. Are we counting? Are we counting Space Station? No, we're not counting Space Station. So that would be. That'd be Lofu, right? Yeah. Not the Space Station. Okay, we're not counting space. Okay, then it's Lofu. The boss for it, which would have been Fantilia, right? Right, guys? I'm not going crazy. Wait, that boss wasn't that bad. Okay, Immortal, let me ask you, did this boss basically Big Booba Lady? 3 faces? What are you talking about? Am I just bad? Have I just forgotten things? I like it how I'm just like, have I forgotten things? It's been that long and I'm going senile. Or Sunday. Not Sunday. I wasn't on Sunday. Yeah, because I was like... Ice World, Bellabog? Bellabog is first. That's what I was saying! Because if we don't count Space Station, Bellabog would be first, and then Lofu would be second. So that's why I'm asking. That's why I was asking Immortal, are we counting Space Station? If we're not counting Space Station, then that's what it is. So that's why I'm asking. I've got to be clear. Lofu. Okay, so it is in Lofu. I'm not going crazy. Where are the bosses? Where are the big bosses? There's Fantilia. Who else is there? That's... oh, there's the deer. There's deer that we have to fight. I'm trying to think of weekly bosses because those are usually... that's usually the stuff. Deer I beat. Okay. It was the plant lady. Okay, so it is Fantilia then. I guess it's... yeah, I guess because she like... she takes away some of your HP bar. And then she does big attacks. That too. Her third phase wrecked me. What's her third phase? I'm trying to think. I haven't done Fantilia boss in like forever because I also haven't had a character who needs her weekly drops either. Because the first phase is the flowers. Second phase is what? Where she transforms, where she has the different coloration. HP, steal, skill, point steal, character steal. Oh. I forget I only remember up till like HP and skill. And then like the character thing is not too bad. I don't even remember. It's okay, Immortal. Nobu has come to our rescue. It's been forever, yeah, it's been forever. I think like the only weekly bosses that I do nowadays is like anything that's relatively recent. I don't think I do anything that's like before Amphorius, I think. Especially because like a lot of the characters that I pull for and I want to build are a lot of like the recent characters when in terms of progression in the story. So if I'm doing older characters, it's usually because I'm behind on grinding older characters. Oh my! I haven't seen this idle animation. Sorry, I freaked out a little bit. Oh my god, my game is lagging. Okay, guys, I'm gonna close my game and then open it again and see if it'll help with the lag. Sorry about this. Just have to close this, and then I'm gonna have to close this. I'm gonna log in and out of my game and see if it'll help. Because, oh, I really don't want to do that, really. Okay, let me log in and out. I don't touch weekly bosses unless I need to build a character. Yeah, I don't touch them either. But like I said, most of the characters that I build are like new characters during the update. So by the point I get out of like that planet specifically, then I'm like not touching those weekly bosses there. Unless I'm behind on building certain characters, then I'll have to go back. Or I was like, oh, I'm gonna build this older character, but I forgot about them, and then so I had to go back to doing them. But other than that, I don't usually touch like older bosses. Unless it's like a continuation quest where we go back to an old planet and we do like new content there, but that's like different. So I don't usually touch older bosses. It's been 2 years since I last played the game. I mean, fair enough. It's all good. Okay, let me just log into my game and hopefully it will not lag. Because my game be lagging. She be not okay. Okay, let's turn this back on. Okay, let's turn this off, turn this on. Let me turn back the volume for the game. I'm gonna just read your guys' things in chat. No wonder I've been hearing auto issues, yeah. You guys have been and you didn't say anything to me? Guys, this is why I ask you, if there's problems, tell me. Why do you guys not say anything? Tell me so I can fix the problems. How long have you guys been hearing audio issues? I'm going to ask you now, because then that just means you guys haven't been telling me what the problem is. I should just check the VOD and just listen to it myself. Even though that means I have to hear myself talk. Hello again, what's been going on? Hello, Winter. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing good. It has been a while, that is true. I'm having a crash out because people are not telling me that there are problems, and so I can fix those problems. So other than that, it's been good. In other news, I finished Reverse Event and got Caprina and hoping to grab... Okay, well, I can't pronounce 8 people's names. This is horrible. Lartens, if not, it's okay. I still can grab. I'm gonna just pretend I didn't read the last part. About that immortal. Or just pretend. Because I remember reading about this somewhere. For the next update, I'm gonna just pretend I didn't get refreshed about that. But yes, I too will also pull for him. I'm not pulling anyone. This update for Reverse. But yes. No comment. Thank you, app. Mirai, sometimes it happens so often, it's been normalized. Sometimes it's just weird when everything sounds good. Bruh. Just because it's bad does not mean that I cannot try and fix it, or like at least you tell me so that I know it's a problem. But I mean, to be honest, you guys are mostly here to watch me be badge of the game. And most of you guys who are watching me play this game already play this game. So, like, I'm not saying it's fine that I should have sound issues, but I'm saying that it is okay sometimes. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, dropping stuff on me. Okay, I see. Don't get stuff dropped on me. I could run back for coins, but I can't be bothered to do it for all of them. Oh, this is, I almost went too far. Oh god. good lords. Good lords. Oh. Oh god. There we go. I see you guys said things. Just give me a minute. I want to get this done first. What? I'm not good at dodging! Why are you making me do this? Bro. You're asking me if I'm good at dodging? No. Everyone in chat will tell you I suck at it, because you clearly have not seen me play Triple Z. I cannot dodge for my sake, for anyone's sake, and certainly cannot parry. What? I don't know why I think jumping up is good, or is a good idea, when in fact I should just dodge the first one and then just not jump. Very good. Alright, okay, let me read. Okay, but you're not the most tech literate, so you might have broken it more, because we love to see the streamers suffer. I thought you were gonna say scuff. I thought I was gonna read scuff, but I read suffer, so okay, that works. You forget chat's rule. It ain't a real stream without scuff. The scuff has returned a bit. Great. Okay, I think the scuff returns only because A, my computer is old and it's in the warm weather. When it's in the warm weather, my computer does not like it. And I do indeed, before you ask me, do I have the fan on or the AC in my room? Yes, I do. But she'd be old. And I know I say this all the time. I wish I could just make her not as old. I just wish I wish her parts were not so expensive, and I wish that she wasn't that old. If I knew that things were gonna get so expensive, I would have just, like, replaced her parts earlier, but I guess I didn't have the foreshadow to see that. I also didn't have the foreshadow to see that I was gonna be streaming for longer than I thought I was going to, so that too. Gotta give it a cane and some health insurance. Yeah, pretty much, Winter, yeah. Basically, my computer, I joke about the fact that she's on life support, which is kind of true. Well, not that she's on, like, bad, like, I joke that that's how bad it is, but it's not actually that bad. It just, like, sometimes it works great when it works, and then it, like, has problems when it has problems. Like I said, my example of, it's warm right now because of the summer weather, so it's warm, and she doesn't like that. So I guess she's kind of like, if she has, like, dementia. Like, my computer has dementia. It's like, some days it's great. Some other days it's not so great, depending on what's happening. And that's probably a better, like me giving you how I feel about my computer, rather than it's just on life support, because it's not actually on life support. If it was on life support, I don't think I would be able to stream a lot of things. I'd just be dying and nothing would work. Oh, am I gonna have to go and do this? I'm probably gonna have to go do this. We must perform the ritual. let's summon her, or at least get me to her.
巻物を2階から垂らし、シュローっと雪の上まで滑り降りてくるんだ。大きな月の下で僕たちはボイドレンジャーと一緒に雪合戦してた。勝ったらボイドレンジャーをパクッと飲み込めるんだ。カリカリしててすっごく美味しいんだよ。ああ、もう一人思い出すだけで僕の心が燃え上がるようなやつがいたよ。あいつは雪合戦の達人で、僕たちは8人がかりでそいつに挑んだんだ。そしたらあいつずっと遠くから雪玉を投げて、あっさり僕たち全員倒しちゃったんだよ。6人の仲間たちが悔しそうに地面に転がってた。みんな黙っちゃってさ。タボクも首のあたりに雪玉が当たったみたいで、巨大な体がドーンって倒れちゃったんだよ。
8人ってまさか幻月遊戯のこと？もし雪合戦が人土時代の戦争を指してるなら、その幻月遊戯でグラフィエはある強敵と戦って最終的に彼女とカスペだけが生き残ったってこと？
一度だけ会ったことあるよ。その頃アハトピアはもう絵の中に入っててしんとしてたんだ。他の6人の仲間は見つからなかったけど、グラフィエ様の家だけは覚えてた。だから僕はもう一度彼女の家の前に行って明かりをつけて叫んだんだ。ほんの一瞬だった気もするし、ずいぶん待った気もするけど、彼女がフラフラって中から出て
Alright,
きた。
time to try out a ritual that may or may not work.
彼女は僕を抱きしめて泣きながら、ごめんね、お疲れ様
Oh,
って
great. We
言
love
ってた
when
よ。
things don't turn out great.
たかがゲームに負けただけなのに、また今度勝てばいいだけだよね。
Well, I mean, for her to say that and her disappearing, then whatever happened must have been real bad.
現れなかったんだよ。お前までそんなこと言うなんて、なんだかくすぐったいよ。僕が思い出せるのはこれくらいかな。もし遊び足りなかったら、また今度一緒に雪合戦しようね。
まとめると、カスペはいつも明かりをつけてグラフィエの屋敷の近くで彼女を呼んでたみたい。その明かりってどこにあるのかな？
Ah, Alright, time to go do some fun things and hopefully find the person I'm looking for. Let's go.
賑やかなホテルの近くにこんな静かな山道があるなんて。このガンほどきの象たち、どれも動物の形をしてる。目立つ場所に明かりを置いてみよう。
What do you mean there's another path? Is that a chest? Okay, you know what? I can't keep doing this. Oh. It is not the time for this. But I will quickly do this. There, one less one I have to deal with later. Okay. Bro, what did I just summon? Bro, this is dumb. I hate this. My mood is ruined. Congratulations. Nope. No, nope.
この裏山は静かで人目につかないし、夜の散歩には最適なんだよね。泉のせせらぎを聞いてたら、ネタも同じように湧いてこないかな。
You summoned a work avoiding, which I don't need, and I don't appreciate that.
だからこうしてネタを探しに来たんだよ。二人の広報腕組み男にジロジロ見られたら書けるものも書けなくなるでしょ。ほら、この古い石像を見てよ。どことなくヒメニャンに似てない？ちょうど化けヒメニャンのシーンを描いてるところなんだ。ちょっと拝ませてもらおうと。もしかするとグラフィエがいきなり現れてネタを授けてくれるかも。二次元ホース先生、いつの間に抜け出したの？あ、もうバレた。
ほんの一瞬目を離した隙にカンパニーの資産じゃなく先生に逃げられるとはな。まったくヒヤッとさせてくれる。
私たちの仕事まで道連れに消えるつもりですか？こちらの親切な女性があなたの不審な動きに気づいてくれていなかったら危うく逃げられてしまうところでした。
さっさと部屋に戻って原稿を書け。
嘘でしょ？また？
Nope, I'm not helping you. You did this to yourself.
まったく絵師というのは本当に大変な仕事ね。私も昔6、7人に部屋を見張られて書き終えるまで出してもらえなかったことがある。
Nope, I'm not.
あら、私？あなた、ついさっきまで必死に探していたじゃない。私の名は村田グラフィエ。絵の世界の守護者よ。はじめまして。請求列車の七死人さん。
Well, I guess it worked. I got what I needed, so I did something right.
あんたがグラフィエ。確かに姫子によく似てる。明かりをつけたのはあなたよね。私の記憶が正しければ、それは昔の仲間たちが私を呼ぶときに使っていた合図だわ。招かれてこうして来たというのに、私の正体を疑うなんておかしな話じゃない？
No, it's not you, it's me. I've been lied to about literally who I'm talking to, aka people pretending to be other people they are not.
思うに、あ なたがわざわざ私を訪ねた理由は、幻月遊戯の仲裁者があなたにことづけを頼んだから。かつて私たちが共に戦った敵、外界天魔の主が戻ってきた。
Wait, I have a question then. Does it... I have a thought now. Actually, no, I'm not gonna say this out loud because she's probably gonna explain it, and if she doesn't explain it, then I'll say something.
アハトピアが絵に入ってから、比叡と私はそれぞれ現実と絵の世界を守ると約束し、根性の別れを選んだ。
Hush. Fine, I will not speak.
この1000年、私はどんな形であれ彼女と再会できることを切に願い続けてきたわ。でもまさか再び届いた頼りが積もる話もなしに差し迫った危機の知らせだなんて。あなたは今聞きたいことがきっと山ほどあ
Bro,
る
if I
で
could
しょ。
spam you with questions, I'd spam you with questions.
本当に聞きたいことがたくさんあるみたいね。でもその疑問に答える前に、人土時代、あの外界天魔の主は戦友の姿に化けてレジスタンスに紛れ込み、甚大な犠牲をもたらしたわ。だからこちらも
What?
あなたの元を
Wait!
確認する必要
No
がある
speaking things into existence. I will not. But I'm going to comment about what she said. She's basically saying that the Lord Ravager can basically take on other people's identity. Which is basically saying that I'm dealing with Sparkle again. Which is kind of fucked up because now if I can't identify that this person is not who they are, I'm really fucked. Actually, other people are fucked too. God, I hate this guy. If I hated the destruction before because of Amphoris, I really hate it again now. Ugh. I will go on a protest about destruction, I swear.
比叡から渡された証はあるかしら。彼女、あなたのために聖越者の仮面を描いたのね。知りたいことはいろいろあると思うけど、ここは一つ物語を聞かせてあ
Story
げまし
time!
ょ
I
う。
love having story time.
1000年前、外界天魔のレギオンがアハトピアに降臨したことで人土時代の幕が開けた。壊滅を司る者にとって命を奪うことは羽を吹き飛ばすよりもたやすいことよ。ただ無数の犠牲者の中に死に瀕しながらもある絵師に救われた幸運な赤子がいた。娘を守るため絵師は彼女を家から出さなかった。災いの火が大地を焼き払ってもグラフィエだけは家の中で静かに過ごしていたの。そんなある日、薄暗い空を一筋の流れ星がかけ、天を揺るがす轟音が荒れ地の静寂を引き裂いた。好奇心を抑えきれなかった少女はこっそりと家を抜け出し、
No! You should never do that! Not when shit's happening outside.
氷のように冷たい幻月のもと、彼女は見た。地平の果ての山脈にそびえ立つ無限に伸びる塔をね。その塔には数えきれないほどの窓があって、細く長くどこまでも高く伸びていた。それは塔というよりも傷ついて大地に落ちた鉄の竜のようだった。 ええ、ほんのひとときだけそびえ立っていたその塔こそまさに墜落した青宮列車。グラフィエの聖村田も彼女が目にしたその光景に由来しているわ。あの時列車の周りにはおぞましい姿をした化け物が無数にうろついていた。そんな化け物の方
She's not going to make it to the
奇抜
boss
な
at this
格好
rate.
をした数
Bro,
人の勇士たちが
I'm
戦い続けていたの。
I'm trying to. I cannot put this thing on auto and I have to like literally let my game pause for a minute because I cannot have her lagging again. It's not even my like... Oh my god, my game literally lagged. I said it and it happened. This is why I shouldn't say anything. Literally, I said it and then it happened. This is the reason why. Literally going to take her another stream at this rate, maybe. Have fun everyone, I'm going to sleep. Bye, Cillian.
ずっと後になってグラフィエは知るわ。アハトピアのために命がけで戦った勇士には共通の名があること。開拓の道を歩む七死人。
Mirai never learns about her self-imposed consequences.
その日を境にグラフィエは属性と足を踏み入れ、現像の母としての人生を歩み始めたわ。戦力差の激しい長い戦いの中、彼女は幻月遊戯の力を頼ることにした。アイオーンの儀式が持つ大いなる力を借りて、恐ろしい外界天魔の主を限られた戦場の中に封じ込めようとしたの。これは幻月遊戯史上初めて8人の聖越者が一丸となり、天外から降り立った強敵絶滅大君鬼弱に立ち向かった瞬間でもあった。敗北したわ。グラフィエは幻月遊戯に勝つことも、
I too wish this man was dead, then I wouldn't have to deal with him. He literally said, you can kill me once, I'm gonna have a go at it again a second time.
人土時代の最後に彼女は全ての眼力を集め、世界を丸ごと絵の中に描き写した。そして自らをくさびに絵巻を固定して絶滅大君から逃れたの。ええ、そうよ。絵巻が現実を包み込んでいる限り、彼がアハトピアの奥底にある古獣の遺骸に手を出すことはできない。
Ah, well, clearly something happened because he's here. Because basically what she's telling us, as long as it's good, as long as nothing happens to it, it should work the way it is. And because it's not working as it should be, something happened. We love that shit.
物語はこれで終わりよ。比叡からの頼み、確かに受け取ったわ。私からも彼女に渡してほしいものがあるの。一緒に彼岸に渡ってくれないかしら。
今すぐ出発するの？
そう急ぐ必要はないわ。あなたには同じように別れの決意を抱き、ここに留まっている友人がいるはずだもの。
それってジンのこと？
この道を下った先に洗顔の木陰が植えられている川辺があって、ウイがたくさん集まっているわ。準備ができたらウイを一匹選び、グラフィエの名と彼岸に渡りたいという願いを心の中で唱えながら、それを川に放ってちょうだい。
Oh, well, I guess I get to deal with blade stuff.
その時、私は船を出してあなたたちを絵の中へ送りましょう。
グラフィエは消えたの？本当に神出鬼没だね。とにかく 洗顔の木陰の川辺へ行こう。
Okay, Blade, it's your turn.
Same 同じ森の中では大樹が互いに養分を奪い合うらしいよ。もしかしてだけど、出骨を否定にあるあの木に食わせればわざわざこんな遠回りしなくていいんじゃない？ねえ、何か言ってよ。
意外と森に詳しいんだな。
冗談を言ったつもりないんだけど、これ真面目な話だから。
もう一人の北条の指令を取り込んだとなれば、神木そのものがより大きな災いとなりかねない。この状況を打破できるのは、もはや貪欲の抜け殻を置いて他にないだろう。
北条が強くなったら剣木が暴走して楽園は終わり、北条が弱くなったら抜け殻が暴走してやっぱり楽園は終わり。楽園って名前のくせにこんな綱渡りみたいな状態だなんてね。優越の本質ってブラックジョークかなんかなの？
怖いのか。
Bro, don't call me out like that. I'm trying to accept the fact that you have to die. Dude, stop. I know I said my opinion about this is the same as Silverwolf, but you don't need to call me out, man. I have to accept the fact that you need to die to not want to die anymore. And I can't. It's been way too long.
あなたの選択なら尊重する。
I just have to let go. And it's hard for me to let go, man. Oh no, she's here. It's okay. I'll stand next to you, Silverwolf. We can just cry in the corner together, and then Blake can just stand there looking at us like, what the fuck? It's okay. We can do this together.
そうだよ、怖いよ。それがなんだっていうの。あの選手陣の言いたいことくらい分かってる。九死に一生を得るってあるのは九死だけで一生なんてないでしょ。いい？家族の死をただ黙って見過ごすなんて私にはできない。
家族
でなきゃ何？友達？同僚？
This is cute.
遊び仲間？
But also sad. Thank you, Silverwolf, for saying the words, because then I don't have to say it. But very relatable. I relate. This is me. This is the best representation of how I feel about this.
どれも正解だな。
I love the list of things that she basically just calls him. It's so funny. I like how she's just like, the guy who hurts my face when I go shopping. He's such a dad girl. Oh, it's so funny. I love how, again, I think it's so funny that literally that like Silverwolf and Blade have like almost like a dad and daughter relationship. I think it's so funny. And I like how like it's like implied that he like plays video games with her and stuff like that. So I'm just like, it's great. So good. For a guy who's like 99% of the time, like, I will murder you and I have done lots of not so good things and I'm in a grumpy mood all the time. But he still like is really chill with Silverwolf, which she is definitely like on the opposite end of the spectrum. So it's cute.
正解なの。時々あなたって本当にバカなのか、それともバカのふりをしてるのかわからなくなる。
聞こえているぞ。前者だと思っておけばいい。その方が楽だろう。
No, you can't just say to me, take the lateral. No! It can't be like that. Why?
俺の決意は変わらん。お前も分かっているはずだ。不適切な感情は任務を失敗させると。
Damn it! You can't say this shite to me. It's less him playing games with her and more like, Silverwolf, you haven't eaten. Pause. I cooked. That is true. Oh my god, I saw a clip on Instagram where it's just a compilation of him being like, Silverwolf, eat, cook food, in the fridge, eat, you must consume the food, which is such a like dad thing to do, girl dad to do, so I think it's very funny. And then he's just like, you have not been listening and you have not been eating? I shall lock away your gaming. Because what was I gonna say? During, I think, Blade's segment for keeping up with Star Rail, when they were talking about his Mortanix. He was just like, Silverwolf, I know you're watching. Eat your food that's in the fridge. So funny. And then for, I think, Silverwolf's, is that she had like her phone taken away from her, so then they had to read, so someone else had to read the message, and it's just her apologizing for not listening and being good, and she's like, can you please, Blade, unlock my anti-no game mode, please? And it's so funny. It's so good. I think I saw that, and then there's a panel on hitting her head with a pan. Yeah, that was in Silverwolf's I think trailer for her level 999 version.
やっぱりバカのふりしてるだけじゃん。
I think that's worse. I hate that. I think it's worse than just being dumb, because then I'm like, if you're being dumb, then it's like just all my dumb asses, then I'm like, it's just genuine, but then you playing dumb makes it worse.
まあ私も同じだけど、もし蛍の病気が治ってカフカが念願の真心を見つけられて、あいつが
Wow, I'm included in this. Let's go. I know I'm included in this, but I didn't think I was going to.
いつかダークゾーンの一つの影になってしまうんだとしても、私はレベル999のカセットを手に取る。
Okay, did you hear did you hear the sound cut out for a minute? Because I did, so I want to know if you guys heard it. Because then that means I know every single time that that happens and you guys can hear it. Did you guys hear the audio cut out while she was talking? Please answer me. I would like to know. Like, imagine Sampo been playing dumb this whole time, and as soon as he gets an SP, he suddenly cool like you thought he'd be. I would be very upset. To say that I don't think he doesn't do that already, like, normally. Like, I feel like that he, outside of the fact that the way he acts is not how I want him to act, he is definitely a guy that knows a lot more than he is showing. And more than, you know, what he puts himself out to be. Like, I don't think that this guy's just like as much as I don't like how he acts, I don't think he's just like dumb. Like, he definitely knows stuff and he knows what he's doing sometimes. or maybe more. So I'm not to say that like I think he's dumb. I'm just like I don't like how he acts. I just wish he would not act like that because then it makes me so much better. Which is to say, like, which is the same problem that I have for Alto, for Wula, which then I don't know how much more I can give credit to him because I feel like I can give him less credit than I do the Sampo. So I don't know if that's telling you much. But yeah. But quickly speaking of Wuwa, I hope Calcharo gets a new version of himself when we go to New Fed because I swear he needs one and I really want him to get one because if not, I'm gonna start chucking something at a wall. No, sounded fine to me. Okay, so it's just the lagging problems that you also feel it. Okay, so basically it's not the problem I thought it is, it's a different problem, which I also thought it was, but it's not both. Okay, that's fine.
そういうことは口で言うだけにしておけ。テレビタワーでお前はすでに時間を使いすぎた。二度とあれには手を出すな。
Bro, okay, first of all, literally, if he was an asshole, he would not say that. But also at the same time, bro, can you just tell me that you care? This is so indirect of you to say.
それに、俺にそんなことを言ってどうする？そういうのは直接あいつらに伝えるべきだろう。
だって私はあなたと同じ根っからのツンデレだからこれでいい？
This is like a hey, it's a father like son, father like daughter moment. Sorry, I was gonna say son because that's usually what it is. Like father like daughter. Oh my god. So funny, it's so good.
少しは気が晴れたか?
Is this man slightly smiling? Bro, oh god. Oh, my brain's so not used to this. It's so weird. Man, I remember the good old days of this game when it was like earlier on and he's like, I'm moody, I'm edgy, and I just want to die, which is he still is that, but he's not as much. As close to a smile we get. I shall take this and shove it into my brain and keep it in there. It will go into long-term memory forever. Barely a twitch of the lip. I will take what I can get. Because usually these characters, I usually get like nothing. So, I'll take what I can get. I had to wait this long, but I will take it. It shall go into long-term memory now.
心を込めて謝ってちゃんとお別れを言ってそうしないとこの話は終わらないから
終わらないか
Bro, yo, Silverwolf, just hug him so I can feel okay about it, cause I'm not.
そうだな王政としても人としても俺の運命は終わりを迎える
Don't say this. I know I have to let go, but I can't let go.
最後の決断の時が訪れる前に
Why? Okay. I said I didn't want to have it sad and cry because of Himiko stuff. It's too late. I already started before then. It's okay, Silverwolf. I literally am crying in the corner for you. It's fine. Let it go. No, we're not in. No. I can just picture you guys in the room. I'm just sitting here crying, and then I just say that, and then you just start playing the song in the background, and I'm like, this is horrible. I hate this right now.
家族には別れを告げるべきだろう
No, don't. I'm so no! I interrupted this moment. I'm sorry. Please just take it back. Take it back.
はいはい。わざと不用意だったんでしょう。
Oh my god, their height difference. Look at this height difference. I'm at least like a little bit taller than Silverwolf because most like tall characters, I have now figured out that I am like at like people's chest height. So across all the funny gacha games, any tall characters, I'm just at everyone's chest height. If you are shorter than that, or the same height, then we're all good. Otherwise, I'm not having a great time looking at people. Which then I need to like crane my neck up, which I don't really like that.
伝説のグラフィエにあって絵に入る方法を教えてもらったんだ。
I have to crane my neck up really high and like really awkwardly, or I have to take a step back and like look at an angle and be a distance away.
彼女の名前を唱えながらウイを川に流す。それで迎えの船が呼べるみたい。1000年も前の伝説的な人間がまだ生きてたの？いや、そんなに驚くことでもないか。あなたとそう年は変わらないわけだし、それならあなたが無事に戻ってこられるって。
Look at Silverwolf trying to talk to Blade like that in that height, man. I hate doing that.
では始めよう。
Bro, you didn't say your goodbye yet properly. You need to say it now because then you're not gonna say it later. Do it now. Imagine you were Silverwolf size, 1-1, having to stretch thy neck to speak to Blade. Bro, Bro, look at this. The two, oh my god. It's just like... the before and after, it's okay, I'll get... It's fine. But yeah, I don't like doing that. Because, like, at least what was I gonna say? For Triple Z, I know that I'm around, like, Belle's height. So Belle is generally within all, like, the taller characters around chest to, like, shoulder height, depending on the dude. So I've basically just converted her height and kind of just been like, alright, mostly I'm kind of generalizing because I've kind of also like tried to take her height and slapped it onto other characters. Because Trailblaze is a little bit taller than Belle. So like, it's like close enough, quote unquote. Because like I said, I'm 5'5", and if you're within like 2 inches to 3 inches below or above that, you're pretty much around the same height, honestly. So I'm just like, this is the estimate. So I am just across all the Hoyo games, I'm at generally everyone's chest height in terms of like taller characters. So very fun. It's okay, I'll get this before and after Blade, it's fine. Oh, the hair coloration also is a lot. One is like a lot darker and the other one's lighter. Dang. It's so weird. Anyways, sorry.
今日は随分と饒舌だな。時間稼ぎのつもりか。
Zoom eyes. I don't know if I can do that. Okay, I can try. Oh god. I zoomed in before I moved people. This is not fun. Okay. I need to zoom out so I can put people next to each other. Hold. Okay, stand next to each other again, please. Oh my god, I can't get them to stand right next to each other like before. This was a horrible idea. How did I get you to stand right next to each other? how did I get this? How did I do this? I can't do it again, apparently. Close enough. Okay, now now I can't zoom. It's like I can't do one and I can't do the other. What happened? Oh my god, I hate my life. Okay, maybe I should just... I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna just scoop myself here. Oh my god, this is so hard. This is close enough. This is as close as I can figure this out. Wait, why am I doing this here? I can literally just pull them both up on my, like, character screen and then just look at it from there. Why am I doing this to myself? Okay, hold. Where is... I'm zooming. Okay, your eyes pretty much look pretty much the same. Relatively. Okay. What am I doing? Going this way. Okay, give me a second, guys. Sorry. Sorry, I had to just sneeze. Sorry. I'm trying to hold it in mute, but I could not hold it in long enough to sneeze. Mechanics is just a tad lighter shading. Okay, I really couldn't tell. It was pretty much... Oh, can I get coins? Yo, coins! Give me coins! Oh, my coins? Sorry, I had to get my coins. Bless you. Thank you. Okay, I gotta teleport here.
ここに現像の母グラフィエを呼ばん。こなたへ来たりて我らを絵の中へ渡したまえ。きっと大丈夫。ウイたちは特殊な訓練を受けてるはずだからね。グラフィエグラフィエ、スターたちが絵に入りたいって。あら、不思議ね。今回の訪問者は私の存在を知っているというの
Tip on when making biscuits.
船が下流から上がってきたの私を呼ぶ声を聞いて迎えに来たわ。はじめまして。現世の縁をたたんとする
Don't use salted butter when biscuits already has salt. True, that'd be extra salty.
あら、現像種ではないのね。過去に別れを告げようとする人とその見送りに来た付き添いの家族かしら。
まあそんなところ。
北条の力、ずいぶん懐かしい気配だわ。あなたの体の内にはとても恐ろしいものが潜んでいる。
For culinary consequences.
絵の中、その果てにお前の言う気配を鎮める方法が眠っていると聞いた。
It's okay, you're just gonna have to drink lots of water and to hydrate.
ずいぶん詳しいのね。いいわ。時間は待ってくれないし。さあ皆さん、船へどうぞ。
恩に着る。
I also realized we're still on the same section and we still have like 3 other sections. We're never gonna get done at the pace that I'm going at because it's almost like 2 hours.
水は性質。季節もいよいよ止む時か。余生を終える時節としては悪くない。
Told you. Also, Blade, don't say that.
余生を終える？あなたの内に根付く力がそう簡単に枯れるとは思えないけれど。
3 streams at Mirai pace. Well, also because like yesterday I didn't play to the full like 3 hours either. I played until like 2 hours, so I had another full hour that I could have played, but I didn't, or else I would be asleep. Considering the fact I probably could have done this section yesterday, but I didn't do it.
その時ではないというだけだ。
先は長いの。慣例に従って私ちん代わりにあなたの過去を頂戴しなくてはいけない。彼岸への航路はそれを元にして描かれるのよ。
過去。俺は昔語りには向かない。
心の中にある思いを物語だと思わないで。一つの思い出、一つの呼吸だと捉えればいいわ。過去を解き放ってこそ晴れやかな旅立ちと言える。そうでしょ？
何でもいいから話してみたら、私も聞いてみたいし。
では、イスマ州の孤島から語ろう。そこは顧みる者のいない荒野。物寂しく、冷え冷えとした死者を弔うには最適の場所だった。俺は錆びた剣をその荒野に突き立て、旅立ちの記念とした。もっとも性格ハンターとなってからも
I keep forgetting that Blade is like a smith.
幾度か足を運ぶことになったが、それらの持ち主には俺の命を狙って返り討ちにあった者も追いさらばえた後にただ俺と会うことを望んだだけの者もいた。かつての俺は職人だった。かの地に突き立てた剣は全て俺の作品だ。旧友たちのため文字なき墓碑を次々と突き立て、気づけばそこは墓の森となった。では俺の剣があの森に加わるのはいつになるだろうか。
その言葉に倣い、
Oh.
帰るべき場所を描く。
Oh. Whoa.
剣を葬る者、ようこそお望みの彼岸へ。
Oh my god, that's so many spider lilies everywhere.
ここは絵の中の世界。その姿はあなたの心境に応じて変わる。この花畑があなたの望んだものであればいいのだけれど。
見事な腕だな。ただ
Wait. Guys, do we see that in the background right there? Run, spider lilies, get out of there. Yep, you see spider lilies? Death. We run. But also, can we just talk about that weapon behind them right there? I'm just gonna point that out. Suspicious much. Oh, I like how it's on high, like, high quality, so I can't see all the spider lilies. I cannot see the spider lilies because I turned my game quality down, because I know my computer can't handle it, but I can't see them. We'll just pretend they're all there. What weapon? There's nothing there. What are you? That's a straight up lie, Nobu. A minute. I realize I'm staring at things and I'm like, do they look familiar? But my brain's like, even if it did, I can't recognize it. Or even if it should. Anyways, I will keep walking. It's okay, Silverwolf. I can't either. I have to let go, and I can't let go. The game's gonna force me to, however. It's gonna stronghold me and tell me I have to let go, and I don't want to. So there's not much I can do about that. Mirai, ready for COG trauma. No! No! I'm not ready to let go! I'm just standing there. I'm just like, Blade, no, don't do it yet. I'm not ready to let you go. And I'm just like holding him. But it doesn't do much because he can literally just like take me off and just like walk away. And I'm like, no. I don't want this. I'm not ready to let go. I know it'll be beneficial for you, Blade, but I just can't. I keep looking at this and I feel like I should know, and I'm not getting it.
しのあなたがその中へ落ちた時、待ち受けるのがどのような結末になるのかは私にもわからない。一瞬のうちに無に帰すことになるのか、あるいは1000年の間獣に食らわれながら再生を続け、決して解放されることなどないのか。
お前のその平静には俺もよく知る旧友の影がある。友の名は苦痛だ。
それが絵巻と一体になった私の背負うべき代償だもの。
つまりあそこに飛び込んだらそれだけ長く細切れにされ続ける羽目になるってこと？反対。高校からこの話を聞いた時、そんなの一言も言ってなかったでしょ。
俺はもう1000年近くを生きたのだ。今さらたやすく解放されようなどとは思っていない。
Bro, literally right now, I am Silverwolf. I'm like, no, no, you can't do this. I can't let go.
古獣に完全に飲まれるまで俺が生きているのなら、その瞬間が訪れるまで金床の上に出骨を据え、土を振るい続ければいい。何度も何度でもな。
どうしてもそうするしかないの。
銀狼、俺には感傷的な別離の言葉など口にできん。故に一つだけ伝えておこう。かつて職人だった頃の俺は気の合う友に何かと物を作っては送ったものだが。
Wait a minute. Are those weapons? Oh, do they belong to them? Oh, they might. Oh, why? We talked about this a long time ago. I don't want to bring it back up. Well, sometimes we occasionally bring it back up when we have these types of discussions about Blade. So like, it's whatever. It's fine.
性格ハンターとなってからは
はいはい、分かってるって。カフカが足置きにしてるあの小箱を開けでしょ。
Wait, there's a someone's using a box as a footrest? What the fuck? There's only Blade. What weapons? Oh no, just about his comment about making weapons for people he finds tolerable. And there are only so many people he finds tolerable, and there is one specific group of people that I am thinking about very specifically. Lofu's been a long time. But also we occasionally bring it up sometimes during certain cases, but we don't talk about those times.
もう中を見たのか。
とっくにね。
Oh, so Blade gave Silverwolf something. I want to know what it is.
お宝が詰まってたよ。技物の刀にゲームのコントローラーでしょ。それから携帯式リアクターだっけ。
あれはグラモスの女工の意外から鋳造した装甲のコアだ。
What? Uh-huh? Bro, what the fuck? Oh, Blade. What the fuck?
あと猫の爪研ぎもね。
いつから気づいていた？
私だけじゃないよ。本気で隠し通せると思ってたの？冗談でしょ。私たちは超一流のプロフェッショナルチームなんだから。
好きに分け合え。形見のようなものだ。
No, I don't. This is not what I wanted. I didn't think I would ever have to like actually be like Blade will actually just die. And that's just that. And then I'm just like for the longest time I was just like, this is just a thing. It's just gonna perpetuate forever since he's already been doing it for so long. I didn't think this was ever gonna happen. Man. I wish I could go back to past me and be like, you're not gonna have fun later on in the future, but it'll be good. Because then you get another version of Blade, but you'll just have to power through it for a little bit. Blade made customized goodbye presents for every surrender, but they already opened the box. You know, this is what I'm saying, right? This man basically just said, I prepare things for my death. And I'm sitting here just like, I feel like I was, not to say that I wasn't expecting this to happen. I think I was just in denial that they were just going to perpetuate his death forever and that they weren't going to do this. I was in denial. And then now I'm still in denial and I don't want to let go.
こういうのは本当ならカフカが言うべきなんだろうけど、あなたは性格ハンターの中で最も完璧な刃だよ。
Ah! Yes! The universe still kind of exists out there! Ah! I need to engrave the smile into my brain. Can I give you a hug? The only time I give this man a hug, and he'll accept it.
所詮はただの折れた刃だ。
Don't say that, man. Bruh! Come on, man! Give me a break! Give me one break, please!
行く前にこの子にも言っておくことがあるんじゃない？
私に？
そう面倒な顔をせずともすぐに済む。性格ハンターになる以前、俺は己を見失っていた。先行きは見えず、過去を取り戻すこともできずに、まるで生まれ変わったばかりのお前のようにな。今いる場所が自ら望んだものかどうかにかかわらず、たどり着いたことを後悔するな。お前の歩んできた。
Wow, I can't believe this man is giving me this advice. Thanks, man. You're telling me don't have regrets, man. Just do it. Thanks. I can't believe you're gonna be the one to tell me this.
ならばいい。いよいよか。
No, no, I can't. Wait, actually, hold on a minute. I need to blow out my nose, so I'm gonna mute myself for a solid second before we do this. Okay, now I'm ready. Well, no, but I'll be as ready as I can never be. Oh.
そうだ。あの合言葉を覚えているか。近づかなくていい。胸の内で唱えてくれ。
No, I will be that person, you know, when you say goodbye to someone and that scene where you chase the train, we'll just run. Don't do this to me. Oh, I can't. There it is again. I know I haven't heard this in so long. How could you say this to me before you die? This is the worst funeral ever. I hate this. I can't.
最後の瞬間に何を思い出す。飲まれ始めたか。どのくらい経った。雲海剣木。死を前にして夢に見るのがこの光景とは。
Mirai freeze. What am I doing? What? To left? I see things. Who that? Oh God! I'm leaving. I don't want to deal with this. I am not confronting this. I only have to confront the fact that Blade has to die. I'm not confronting other things. It's not that no. I know it's related to him and I know things have to get talked about, but I'm not doing this. This is no. I literally got up from my desk. I don't want to do this. I don't. Can the universe just leave me alone?
鼓動の音もほとんど聞こえない。出骨よ、貴様はまだ生きているか。俺はまだ生きているのか。
王政、目が覚めたか。
No.
師匠？いや、人違いだ。俺は王政ではない。
いくら夢語りとはいえ、若者がこの老いぼれよりもボケていようとは。わしらしてはもう久しく顔を合わせていなかったが、腕は鈍っておらんだろうな。師匠としてお前さん。
Oh, but lords! Do I really have to confront this? Is this really what I have to do? Actually, it's more like this well, I mean, Blade has to confront this. But do I also have to do this? Why do I have to deal with this? Ready for the Hall of Blame. I am... I'm gonna hate myself. It's okay. It'll be fine. It'll turn out good in the end. We just have to deal with lots of things before we get there. It's fine. It'll be fine.
酒を酌み交わす愉快な夢でも刃を交える悪夢でもなく
You can skip. Clicking is optional, but lore? That is true.
人生の始まりに戻って道を授けてくれた死に罪を告白する夢とはまったく
I mean, after you can move. I see. But I mean the lore. Lore's important.
これは俺が家事を学び始めた頃
Okay, hold on a minute. This man's yapping. I'm gonna let this man yap first. Oh no, never mind. He stopped yapping. He yaps about every weapon a tiny bit before clicking the actual weapon. It's fine. I'll just sit here and listen to it.
あの堀の野獣たちの牧場にされ、両親もその餌食になったんです。連中が一匹残らず切り捨てられ、絶滅するのを待てるほど私の寿命は長くありません。でも見てください。これは今日仕上がったばかりの剣。私が鍛えたものです。かっこいい。やめてください。これは運気軍用の単なる正式剣ですよ。鋳型の名にのっとり、真剣01と呼ばれる程度のものでしかありません。
我らが兄弟子ともあろう方が自分の作品をそんな適当な名前で呼ぶなんて。猿王がいつも内弟子に最初に出す課題、何者を刃となすか。あの方はいつも武器の命にはその運命が宿るものだとおっしゃっていたでしょ。
幸運に定めなく鶴は林を辞す。この剣はジリンとでも呼びましょう。
王政さんのことだから幸運の方を取るかと思いましたよ。
Bro, I'm gonna slowly cry more and more.
白寿彼女に作った弓か。結局大きな過ちを犯すことになったのは俺だったか。
私にありがとうございます。やっぱりやりたいことに懸命に取り組めばできないことなんてないんですね。それでこの弓の名前は？
緑寺。神話に語られる皇帝の名馬の。
Oh my god, it's so weird to listen to him so not grumpy when he talks.
飛躍しすぎじゃありません？馬の名前だなんて。嫌です。私に似合わないですし。そうですね。極級にしましょう。
ひどい名だな。母が子に人間ちゃんと名付けるようなものだぞ。 せめてもう少し風雅に曲水はどうだ。はあ、もういい、好きにしろ。
まったくあなたと来たら、せっかく文武両道なんですから、一生をこの中連宮に閉じこもって過ごすなんてダメですよ。そうだ、ちょうど友達とラフでちょっとした集まりがあるんです。興味ありません？
一生を同じ場所で過ごすなどごめんだな。慶元の陣頭、いつか鍛えてやると約束していた。じりじりになって踏みとどまったのは奴だけか。
天才ならば慶龍師匠の剣術も恐ろしくないだろ
う。こしゃくな。俺の前で先輩風を吹かせようなどと。俺は短命種だ。泉州の権威を得得するために100年1000年の時間をかけるなどという真似はできん。
聞いたぞ。火にいる飛型となろうとも上春の貯木となるなかれだったか。どうやら泉州人を見下しているようだな。
やれやれ、未来の剣主様は耳が早い。酒の席での
I just don't. I like how we've talked about them very, not often, but often enough that they get brought up, and I still, it makes me sad every single time, which doesn't help.
では私には陣頭を頼む。長さは一丈八尺、柄は青で装飾し、刀身には雲の文様を。いや、稲妻がいいかな。
せめてもう少し背が伸びてからにすることだな。では約束だ。いつの日かここにいる全員にふさわしい武器を鍛えてくれ。代わりに我らは戦場へ赴き、終わらない力仕事を引き受けるとしよう。諸君、杯を掲げよ。我ら5人、出自は違えど無二の親友なれば心を一つに。上は泉州に報い、下は民を休んじようぞ。
低級の獣王、この心を見るがいい。義に背き恩を忘れし者が神も鬼も打ち果たそう。
Why? I don't want to talk about it, but we still had to bring it up again.
ラマンチャの義手と剣杖は俺と師匠の合作だ。
Bro, I sometimes forget that Asheville actually doesn't have an arm. I forget that sometimes. And then when I look at him again, I'm like, yeah. But then also it's just like Sedge. Oh, I didn't walk enough for it.
優秀国に落とされた時、あの人も面会に来ていた。
Oh, that was so long ago. Damn. You people have been, well, I mean, you guys are old, but damn. These Asheville sounds like old as fuck. Damn.
王翦、なあ王翦、どうしてこんなことになったんだ。この影はオタクの体から北条の血肉の匂いを感じ取ったぞ。言葉も出ないか。王翦、僕を見ろ。かつて貪欲の影を封じられたのは
オタクら指定のおかげだ。つまり僕はオタクに借りがある。だから一つだけ聞かせてくれ。ここ
Oh
を出た
my
いか。
god.
出たいと思うなら
That's how.
う
Oh
なずくん
my
だ。
god. Oh.
捨てる神あれば拾う神ありだ。もしオタクがうなずくなら今すぐ力ずくでもここから逃がしてやる。
必要ない。これは俺が償うべき罪だ。
もしあの時にオタクを中連宮から連れ出してたら運命はまるで違ったのかもしれないな。
Guys, I'm really sad right now. Like, I'm sad.
オタクの選択を尊重しよう。いつかと同じように。
残念だが世の多くの物事は思うようにいかないものだ。これは俺の作品についてではないな。陣の始まりか。
あなたがジン？刀には一加減あるって聞いたけど。ちょうどよかった。彼女が持ってるこの刀どう？
刀、それ自体は技物だが扱いはまるでなっていない。
Oh, this is like the beginning. Oh god.
内野総額とは違う。足裏より力を発し心一体揃って初めて敵を撃てるのだからな。
さすが刀剣については神様みたいなものってわけだ。そこまで言うなら私たち全員に最高の一振りを打ってよ。
俺は土を振らなくなって久しい。その気になったところで力が及ばないだろう。手になじまぬ武器は死を早めるだけだ。この先もしも剣が必要になったなら俺が変わろう。この肉体こそただ一つの陣だ。王政がある旧友に送った武器。
Of course, this one. Of course, it's last. Oh, of course, it has to be.
だが俺たちはもうあの頃とは違う。俺が誰かだとそんなことはどうでもいい。重要なのは貴様がこの剣を覚えているかどうかだ。
何を言っている？
過去からそうやすやす逃げ切れると思わないことだ。その激運を肌身離さず持っておけ。さもなくば次に会う時貴様は俺の手で死ぬことになるぞ。惜しいな。結局 俺たちは互いに向けた武器を下ろす。
弟子よ、こちらへ。
ようやく幕引きか。来たぞ我が師よ。
ああ、待ちわびたぞ。
この生涯で俺が鍛えた武器を全て確かめたのか。
完璧とはいかんが、その鋭さは隠しようもない。紛れもなく名工の作品だった。
過去の作品を眺めたところで、この胸に渦巻くのは無念ばかり。土を一度振り下ろしたら後悔してはならないというが、俺の人生は過ちの連続だった。旧友を裏切り、誓いを破り、剣を握ったところで大切な人間を守ることもできなかった。この手は血に染まり、剣に映る己の姿にすら
Also, they absolutely have to show that picture again. God damn this game.
そして何より我が師の恩情に報いることができなかった。もはや根性ではどんな返礼も叶いそうにない。
何もかも吐き出して少しは楽になったか。
Game says suffer. Blame Seiuchi. I do. I blame this guy every single time I cry and I have to suffer. It's all his fault. Why do you have to hurt me? Why do you have to hurt my favorite characters? Why? Why would you hurt people?
見せていない作品があるのではないかな。この剣にはまだ命がないのだろう。
Guys, guys, please, Blade, just do it so that I can be free, so that I can just, so then you can just be, you can come back. No wonder Blade kept getting called Shiro. That is fair, what's up, that is fair.
それはシリを撃った時に出たはず。一門の名を汚すのを恐れ隠したはずのそれをなぜ。
Oh my god, the game lagged, I could tell. Well, we're gonna have to sit here for a solid minute because the game's lagging again, I can tell. Okay, that time audio cut. Yes, I could tell because I looked at my screen for the game and then I looked at OBS and I'm like, that's lagging. That means you guys can't hear shit. I'm assuming there was talking and then it cut off. Did it come back after or did it just like cut off completely? Because then that's two different things.
小葉っぱの隠し事程度わしが見抜けんと思ったか。お前さんに届けてもらおうと思ってな。高校将軍に預けたのだ。
It was a stutter from a vinyl record player. Oh, I see. Very fun. Well, at least it just didn't cut out completely, and then like you just didn't hear him finish talking at all. So.
お前が去ってからわしはこの剣を銅に掲げて毎日のように眺めたものよ。この若々しい英気、なんとも熱いではないか。まさにあの日、我が一門の戸を叩いたお前さんの瞳にあった光のような、まさに職人の英気よ。
今の俺は塔に錆びついたくず鉄、輝きなど塔に失せている。ここに葬られるのが似合いだろうさ。
割れた鉱石に古びた廃材、そして錆びたくず鉄。職人の生涯とは常にそれらと共にあっただろう。万物の無駄を惜しみ技を尽くすべしだ。無用のもの、失敗作を鍛え直し生まれ変わらせることこそ我ら職人の使命ではないか。
それが終わりの見えた過ちだらけの人生であろうともか。
職人の作品と同じく職人の人生もまたそうあるべきだろう。かつてわしが問うたことを覚えているか。そう、何者を刃となすかだ。答えはもうお前さんの胸にあるはず。それを打ち直し生まれ変わらせよ。
Oh my god. No, no, don't you fucking dare. Don't you do this. I will not accept this. This is not okay. Oh look, I love when Star Rail's like, hey, let's confront ourselves. Oh look, trauma. True. Totally, this has not happened to Dan Hong. This has not happened to March. And clearly, this is not happening again to Blade. We are not confronting ourselves and our problems. God damn it. Bro, bitch, I want to beat you up right now.
人生という儚い夢に溺れ失うことに執着し忘れ去られることを恐れるその血肉を切り開き霊地を授けようと賛じたというのに何時らはこの素晴らしい
Imagine confronting your trauma. I never want to do that. Can't be me. True, totally. What's up? I totally do not just ignore it and put it in the back of my brain in the forgotten box and just say, I don't ever look and touch at this. Ever. God, I could not do this.
かつて名工であった汝ならば形作ることの美を誰よりも理解しておるはずだ我は汝生死を作り変える力を授けよう愛した者を未練ある者を再びこの世に呼び戻す力を
Yep, because just like a normal person or just written from me. That is true.
やり直すだとお前のやり方で俺のような死ぬことを許されない歩く屍を増やすつもりか
それは永遠の命へと至るために避けられぬ鍛錬であり一時の陣痛に過ぎぬかたくなにこの恵みを拒むのならばこの獣の口は汝にとって永遠の牢獄となろう汝の肉体は消化と再生の間を1000年以上にわたる
Please, no. I do not want this.
隅々にまですりつぶされる苦痛が刻まれるのだ汝の意志が牢のように溶け落ち我の名を呼ぶだけの空っぽの器となるまでな
話は終わりか
Oh, please. Blade, please.
囚われているのは俺だけだと思っているようだな出骨だが鎖に最も固く縛られているのはお前の方だ世に豊穣を祈る者がいる限り我は再び現れ恩寵を授けるお前はその残響に過ぎない慈悲という使命に縛られた奴隷の分際で俺たちが執着していると嘲笑うのか薬師の最も惨めな囚人はお前の方だろう
我を挑発しておるのか
いやケ気を告げている俺がここへ飛び込んだのは決して心中するためではない鍛造のためだお前が生きながらえようとする限りこの体を再生し続け貪欲の縁下に抗わなければならない俺が求めているのはそのあがきだアイオーンの残骸たるこの虚構を露とし俺とお前の不滅の血肉を鉄とし数千数万の死を土とする 俺はここでお前を幾度も鍛え上げ居直そう。滅ぼすためではなく、お前を永遠に閉じ込める檻を作るために。そしてこの檻の矛先はお前に使命を与えた救い主薬師へと永遠に向けられる。準備はいいか。己が神に復讐する覚悟は。
なるほどな。これが汝の望んだ生まれ変わらせるということか。
Actually, to be honest, it's probably good that I do this in 3 parts because I think I couldn't. I think I could not to say I don't think I can mentally handle the fact that I have to deal with Blade stuff and Himeko stuff, but I feel like I would be in a terrible mood afterwards. I would have to go to sleep just not feeling great about stuff happening. But also, like, I probably could have done this yesterday, but like I said, I don't want to rush through it if I'm tired and then not enjoy this as much. Like yesterday, if I played through this section, I definitely would have missed a lot of stuff and not enjoyed it as much. So I'm glad I did not do this yesterday.
どちらが刃へと鍛え上げられるのかをな。
What do you mean?
15年ぶりに家族と再会した有機生命体は
What do you mean I don't get to see this epic duel? What do you mean we just cut to this?
59% が冷淡な
Huh?
態度または拒絶の意思を示します。
Okay, I actually am gonna go to sleep tonight not feeling great because I didn't get to see the ending to that. I just get cut to another moment while this stuff was happening.
あなたはなぜ竜介さんを疑っているのですか？
請求列車フェスが始まる前、あの人の仕事場に行ってみたの。一族が残した幻月遊戯の記録を探そうと思って。
Oh, we're putting suspicions on Dad?
心配。あるいは好奇心かしら。あの人の作品集をついでに手に取って、パラパラとめくってみたわ。どの絵も壮大で、一枚一枚が一つの惑星の縮図とも言えるものだった。描かれた作品のうち5枚はすでに消滅した世界。
Hey guys, I don't know if we paid attention or I just had a moment of I really paid attention, but do we have a Lord Ravager just impostering Himiko's dad? Is that a possibility? Just because just based on what we know about this guy and based on what she's saying right now, I just have a high suspicion that someone is being sus.
それも半物質レギオンの戦果によって。
Of course, we talk about the Antimatter Legion. God.
竜介さんの足取りはあなたが推測した通り不審な点が多くあるものでした。楽園歴1969年、彼は混沌医師の彫像を制作するためデルコ星艦に向かいました。カンパニーに届いた報告によれば、その2年後に現地最後の抵抗軍が支援を拒絶した上でレギオンへの自殺的な突撃を敢行しています。
Alright, guys. I don't like where this is going. Wait, no one is with Himiko! Wait, no, this is so bad! Oh god, no. I literally said, we're gonna get fucked if we can't figure out who it is, but even if we figure it out, we're hooped! This guy is a Lord Ravager! Why is Himiko alone? God damn it! When everyone else is gone! Why? Gonna want to pause as soon as we get control if you want safe break into 3 parts, otherwise Friday will be BB stream. Alright. Well, I mean, I can do other things, Nobu, other than play the story. There's other things I can do. I also still gotta build blades, so like, honestly, I have plenty of things to do. Yo, hi Popa, how are you doing? I hope it's the person I'm thinking of and I just talked about, because if it's not, I'm going to chuck someone out a window. Ah, I love playing a guessing game that I know the answer to. Wow. I love it when that happens. Well, that and there's risk of you getting too invested and then suddenly 5 a.m. That is true. That is true. Because I feel like this next coming part, because I'm having suspicions about an imposter Himiko dad and the possible implications for Himiko, I might get too invested and then I just get stuck here in perpetuity.
貴弱がこれらの星に現れた時、龍介さんはまだ二層楽園にいたという証拠もあります。カンパニーは彼が当時受け取った依頼を復元しました。そこには栄光が存在した痕跡を刻んでほしい。世界が壊滅を迎える前夜にとあります。
つまりあの人はレギオンに包囲されてると知ってて依頼を受けたというの？
二層楽園にはグラフィエの一族にまつわる多くの伝説が残っています。今日では風化の呪いの本質はグラフィエがレギオンと戦った際に血脈に刻まれた傷跡という見方が一般的です。推論、外界天魔を見つけ出せば一族の呪いを解く鍵が見つかると信じて、当時の龍介さんはそれを追っていたのでしょう。
他の可能性はあるかしら？
はい、今から別の可能性を提示しますが、気分を害されてもあしからず、52% の確率で龍介さんは貴弱に利用されています。もしくは自ら進んで彼に雇われたのかもしれません。
None of them sound any better than the other.
あの人と話してみるわ。
よろしくお願いします。
もしもし。
I think the one I'm most worried about is if the guy is actually impostering as her dad, then that's like worst case scenario because she's left alone with him. The others, not as bad because that's implying that he is still her dad and, you know, we're all good. So I'm hoping that I'm just reading too much into it, but I doubt this game would do that to me. I doubt the game would just let me have the two other options that are possibly a bit better.
もちろんいつだって大丈夫だ。急に電話なんてどうしたんだ？姫子も忙しいだろうし、迷惑になるといけないと思ってここ数日は連絡するのを我慢していたんだ。漫画に怪我はさせられていないか？まあそれは心配するまでもないな。失ゲマごとき姫子の敵ではない。
それにあの子も大したものじゃないか。今や学校中が西急列車のファンだ。
15年経ってやっと血塗られた遊戯が終わったわ。
それに今回は誰も欠けてない。
私たちもそろそろ父と娘としてちゃんと話さないといけないと思うの。
ああ、そうだな。聞き間違いじゃないよな。俺の自慢の娘が自分からおしゃべりに誘ってくれるなんて。
Why do I feel very sus? I had a bad feeling, guys. My gut is telling me it's bad. And my gut is telling me that I should not leave Himeko alone. Because, for God's sake, like I said before, I am not going through the pain and suffering that Impact the Third made me go through. I ain't doing it a second time. I refuse. He's not alone.
やっぱりこうなったわ。
姫子、開けてくれ。俺だ。姫子、こっちで解説してくれないか
？Okay, let me kick myself out. Pause and save. Freedom! Oh, I'm here! Let me out! Let me out!
用事がなければ英気を養うとしよ
う。There's... and Pom Pom. Why? Emotes, why? There we go. I'm okay. I'm fine. Like, other than, like, me dying slightly because Blade, it's fine. Things will be okay. I just had to let go, and the game forced me to let go, and I just have to deal with it. I just have to wait until Friday, and everything will be okay with him. Himeko, on the other hand, that is up for debate. If that will be fine or not. But I will switch to the other screen. Any videos? It's just the leaked video stuff, so like we can do it a different time. We have a long time, not a long time, but we still have plenty of time before collab and 4.4 come out. We have time. We have time. Let me just change over to a different screen. We have time before then, so we don't really have to do it now. But yeah. Thank you guys, first of all, for coming, and watching me continue the 4.3 story for Star Rail. I appreciate it. I am sorry about the sound audio problems and the lagging, because weather just says fuck me and making it warm. So that's very fun. I will try to turn my fan on higher, or my my air conditioning on a little bit before stream, so then at least the room is a little bit cooler. What else? Tomorrow we don't have stream because it is the Thursday. So then we have well, technically it's today because it's like 12 right now for me. So we don't have stream for Thursday, but there will be a short out on the Instagram, and I will put the VOD up for the first part for yesterday's stream up. It should be up sometime tomorrow, maybe. We'll see. I'm not talking a whole lot. I'm kind of thinking on things because my brain's just like, damn, I had to go through that shit, and I I knew it was gonna be hard for me, and I knew that I was like, because this is one of my like OG favorite characters in this game, my first male character I like. I was like, I know this is gonna be hard. I know this was gonna like it's gonna be hard, and then it'll turn out good later for him because you know mechanics. But I have to get through that hard shit, and I was like, nah, I'm not. I don't want to confront this stuff. I don't want to talk about it. So there's that. And then now we have to deal with Himeko and then possible imposter Lord Ravager, which I'm not excited for. So I at least get a break tomorrow / today, depending on what your time is compared to mine. Before we get into that, so I don't just have not an existential crisis, but I don't just break down on the ground and just be like, I'm just a ball of mush and dying, and I'm just crying and like panicking and like freaking out. So I'm glad I have a break. Also, like, I don't really care, like, if we finish this thing in 2 streams. Like I said, like yesterday, I could have done this section that we did today yesterday, but like honestly, I don't think I would have had the same energy or reaction as I did because yesterday I was really tired, like actually. So it was a lot better that I did the section we did today, not yesterday, because it would have been not very good. So we could have finished like it maybe today if I had done some more yesterday, but I just, like I said, I don't think it was good timing and it wasn't worth it. Have a good night, rest up as much as you can, and try not to melt in a Mirai goop puddle. I hope that I also don't melt in a goop puddle, either from the heat of the weather or me sobbing and crying because of what we had to do today in the game. Because, like, either or is not very fun and not very good, so I don't really want to do either one. So, yeah, I'll try my best. Bye-bye, see you later, and sleep well. Thank you, App. Thank you, Nobu. Thank you, What's Up. Thank you, Winter. And thank you, Zillion. And thank you to everyone else who showed up. I really appreciate it. Like I said, no stream today or tomorrow, depending on your time zone. We do have a short that will be put up on the Instagram and also on the VODs. And then on Friday, we will finish the rest of the update. And hopefully things will somewhat be okay. I don't think it will be 100% okay, but I hope the majority of that will be okay. And I will not just have a horrible time on Friday. I hope literally the transition into my weekend will not be ruined. Will not be ruined and soured by this. I hope. If it does, then oh well, it was inevitable that it happens. So yeah. I'll see you guys on Friday for more Star Rail, but if not, I will see you guys next time. All right. Bye guys. Bye-bye.